Our sexuality plays a crucial role in shaping our identity, yet for Tab Hunter, it became a source of internal conflict. He felt compelled to conceal his true self to achieve his dreams in Hollywood. This struggle created a constant battle within him, torn between the desire for personal happiness and the need to maintain a successful career. The pressure to conform to societal expectations forced him to live a double life, where he often felt less than human. The fear of being discovered loomed large, leading to feelings of isolation and anxiety. In a world that demanded conformity, he grappled with the idea that his authenticity could jeopardize everything he worked for. This internal turmoil not only affected his relationships, but also his sense of self-worth. The longing for acceptance and the fear of rejection intertwined, leaving him questioning his place in a society that often marginalized those who dared to be different. The impact of this struggle was profound, shaping his experiences and influencing his choices throughout his life. When Tab Hunter came out as a homosexual in 2005, he expressed a clear disdain for labels. This perspective is understandable, especially considering how Hollywood journalists often categorized him. They would refer to him as the Psy Guy or the Boy Next Door, which became a recurring theme throughout his career. These labels, while perhaps intended to define his on-screen persona, often failed to capture the complexity of his identity. Hunter's charm and good looks made him a heartthrob in the 1950s, but the industry's narrow view of masculinity and sexuality placed him in a box that he found limiting. He was more than just a pretty face. He was an actor with depth and a life that extended beyond the roles he played. The pressure to conform to these labels weighed heavily on him as he navigated a world that often demanded conformity. His decision to come out was not just a personal revelation, but also a challenge to the industry's expectations. By rejecting these simplistic labels, Hunter sought to redefine how he was perceived, emphasizing that identity is multifaceted and cannot be easily categorized. This journey reflects a broader struggle within Hollywood, where many actors grapple with the constraints of public perception and the desire for authenticity. Hunter's story serves as a reminder of the importance of embracing one's true self, regardless of societal expectations. Warner Brothers saw Tab Hunter as their swoon bait, a charming star who fit perfectly into the studio's vision of leading men. He was one of the last actors to sign exclusively with a studio, a time when the power of Hollywood studios was at its peak. Studios like Warner Brothers had immense control over their stars, dictating not just their film roles, but also their public personas. This control extended to every aspect of their lives, from the types of films they made to their personal appearances, and even their relationships. For actors like Hunter, compliance was essential. There was little room for resistance, as the studios crafted their images meticulously, ensuring that they aligned with the audience's expectations. Hunter's appeal was carefully managed, making him a quintessential product of the studio system. His image was polished and marketed to fit the romantic ideals of the time, showcasing the power dynamics between stars and studios. The studio's grip on Hunter's career exemplified how Hollywood operated, where the stars were often seen as mere assets, molded to fit the ever-changing demands of the industry. Dripping masculinity defined Tab Hunter's public persona. Carefully crafted by Warner Brothers, the studio presented him as the quintessential heartthrob, a handsome leading man who captured the hearts of many. However, beneath this polished exterior, Hunter faced a profound internal conflict. While he played the role of the charming, desirable actor, he was torn apart by the need to hide his true self. The pressure to conform to the studio's image weighed heavily on him, creating a constant struggle between his public persona and his private life. Hunter tried his best to keep his personal life away from the spotlight. He understood the risks of revealing his sexuality in an era when such truths could destroy careers. Although he was not completely successful in keeping his private life private, he managed to maintain a level of discretion that allowed him to navigate the complexities of Hollywood. The tension between his public image and private reality left him feeling conflicted, as he sought to balance the expectations of fame with the desire for authenticity. This internal battle shaped much of his life, influencing both his career choices and personal relationships. At that time, Tab Hunter faced a significant dilemma. He was a rising star in Hollywood, but the industry had strict rules about personal lives, especially regarding sexuality. Being openly homosexual was not an option for him. The studio system was unforgiving, and he felt he could not even share his true self with his mother. This created a painful choice to pursue his career as an actor or to embrace his identity. Ultimately, he chose his career, believing it was the only path available to him. Born to a devout Catholic mother, Hunter's upbringing was steeped in religious values. His mother's strong beliefs influenced him deeply, leading him to develop an interest in religion. This interest intensified when she enrolled him in a Catholic school. The teachings and environment of the school shaped his views and added complexity to his internal struggles. He grappled with the conflict between his faith and his identity, feeling the weight of expectations from both his family and society. This tension marked a significant part of his early life, as he navigated the challenges of fame while trying to reconcile his personal truth with the demands of the world around him. Exploring his inner self, he found himself in a complex relationship with another man. This experience brought feelings of guilt and shame, leading him to believe he was sinning. In an attempt to seek forgiveness, he decided to confess to a priest. However, this act would become one of his most regretted decisions. The priest's response was harsh and dehumanizing, making him feel less than human and unworthy of God's mercies and forgiveness. This encounter left a deep mark on him, causing him to question his faith and beliefs. The weight of the priest's words lingered, pushing him further away from the teachings of the Catholic Church. The incident not only affected his spiritual life, but also shaped his understanding of love and acceptance. It marked a significant turning point, leading him to distance himself from Catholicism and seek a more personal understanding of faith and identity. The struggle between his desires and the teachings he grew up with created a lasting impact on his life. The Hollywood studio system was known for its ability to create distractions and manipulate public perception. It thrived on presenting a polished image of its stars, expecting them to play along with the narrative crafted by the studios. Tab Hunter, a prominent figure in this system, navigated these waters with remarkable skill. He became adept at maintaining the facade that the studios wanted, often masking the complexities of his personal life and identity. However, not all sections of the media were easily swayed by the carefully constructed image that Warner Brothers presented. Some journalists and critics were skeptical of the studio's tactics and sought to expose what they perceived as deception. They aimed to stir public sentiment against Hunter, using veiled threats and insinuations to undermine his popularity. This scrutiny created a tense atmosphere, as Hunter had to balance his public persona with the realities of his life, all while the studio worked tirelessly to protect its investment in him. The pressure from both the studio and the media shaped Hunter's career in profound ways, forcing him to constantly adapt to the shifting landscape of Hollywood's expectations and the public's perception. The intensity of the rumors surrounding Tab Hunter was so overwhelming that he found himself considering marriage as a way to protect his career. In Hollywood, where image often matters more than reality, many stars have faced similar pressures. Hunter, known for his good looks and charm, was not the first to contemplate such a drastic step. His situation echoed that of Anthony Perkins, who was also a significant figure in Hollywood and had a romantic history with Hunter. Perkins, like Hunter, faced scrutiny and speculation about his personal life, leading him to consider marriage as a shield against the relentless gossip that could threaten their careers. The idea of a strategic marriage was not uncommon among actors trying to navigate the complex world of fame. For Hunter, the thought of marrying to deflect attention from his private life was a serious consideration, reflecting the difficult choices many actors have to make in the pursuit of success and stability in an industry that often prioritizes public perception over personal truth. The pressures of maintaining a certain image can lead to decisions that might seem unusual to outsiders, but are often seen as necessary in the world of entertainment. The weight of public opinion can be heavy, and for stars like Hunter, the line between personal happiness and professional survival can blur, leading to choices that are influenced more by the demands of the industry than by genuine desire. Despite his early success, Tab Hunter found that the career he had dreamed of was not as fulfilling as he had hoped. He often felt trapped by the roles he was offered, which primarily focused on his looks. Many of his characters required him to be shirtless and handsome, reinforcing a stereotype that did not allow him to showcase his full range of talent. This typecasting left him feeling untested and unchallenged as an actor. While he did engage with the label of being a heartthrob, it was a burden he had to cope with throughout his career. Over time, he sought deeper meaning in his work and life. It took longer than he expected, but eventually he found contentment. He began to embrace different aspects of his identity and sought roles that resonated more with who he was as a person. This journey led him to a place of acceptance and happiness, allowing him to appreciate his life beyond the confines of Hollywood's expectations. Born as Arthur Andrew Jelian in Manhattan on July 11, 1931, he entered a world marked by challenges from the very beginning. His early life was shaped by a dysfunctional family environment that would leave lasting scars. His father, a deadbeat, was absent in both presence and affection. This lack of support and love was evident from the moment he was born. His father did not show any warmth towards him or his mother, creating a home filled with emotional neglect. Growing up in such a setting, he faced the struggles of feeling unwanted and unloved. The absence of a nurturing father figure contributed to a sense of instability in his life. This difficult upbringing would later influence his relationships and career choices. The impact of his father's behavior and the overall family dynamics would follow him throughout his life, shaping his identity and experiences in the entertainment industry. The challenges he faced as a child would become a part of his story, influencing how he navigated the complexities of fame and personal relationships. At a certain point in his life, the broad-chested star found himself in a difficult situation with his father. His maternal grandfather, concerned for the well-being of his daughter and grandson, decided to take action. He understood that the environment was not healthy for them, so he engineered a move away from the father. This intervention was crucial, as it provided a chance for a fresh start. The grandfather took it upon himself to gather clothes for both his daughter and grandson, ensuring they had what they needed for their journey. With everything packed, they traveled to San Francisco, a city that promised new opportunities and a safer atmosphere. This move marked a significant turning point in their lives, allowing them to escape the troubles they faced and begin anew. The support from the maternal grandfather was vital, showing the strength of family bonds and the lengths to which a loving grandparent will go to protect their loved ones. Growing up, Tab Hunter faced many challenges due to his mother's struggles. She often had to take on jobs that required her to be away from home for long periods. This meant that Tab and his brother were frequently left alone. Despite the difficulties, Tab learned to pull his weight at a young age. He took on various jobs to help support the family. One of the jobs he enjoyed the most was working as a stable hand. His love for horses made this work particularly fulfilling for him. He found joy in caring for the animals and being around them. This early experience not only taught him responsibility, but also fueled his aspirations in acting. The hardships he faced at home shaped his character and determination. He dreamed of a life beyond the struggles, and his early work experiences helped him develop a strong work ethic. This foundation would later support his journey into the world of acting, where he sought to make a name for himself. While working as a stable hand, Tab Hunter had a life-changing encounter with Dick Clayton, a Hollywood hotshot. Clayton came to the stables to do a shoot for a movie magazine, and during this time, he spotted Tab. He immediately recognized something special about the young man. Clayton saw that Tab had the frame of a leading man, a quality that could not be overlooked in the world of film. This moment was pivotal for Tab, as it opened the door to a new path in his life. Dick Clayton approached him and encouraged him to pursue acting. He told Tab to find him if he ever wanted to become an actor. This simple yet profound advice sparked a fire in Tab, leading him to consider a career in the entertainment industry. The encouragement from Clayton was a turning point, setting Tab on a journey that would eventually make him a well-known figure in Hollywood. The chance meeting with Dick Clayton not only changed Tab's life, but also shaped the future of his career in ways he could not have imagined at that moment. Instead of pursuing a traditional path in Hollywood, the chiseled star chose to join the U.S. Coast Guard. He lied about his age to enlist, eager to serve his country. However, his secret did not stay hidden for long. While other Coast Guardsmen would go out to bars, he preferred to sneak away to watch movies, revealing his true passion for film. During this time, he met a man named Clayton, who played a significant role in his life. Clayton introduced him to super agent Henry Wilson. Reports suggest that Wilson was not a homosexual man himself, but he had a unique talent for representing closeted stars, including the famous Rock Hudson. Wilson's ability to navigate the complexities of Hollywood's hidden lives helped many actors maintain their public personas while managing their private realities. This connection would prove to be pivotal for the star, as it opened doors in the entertainment industry that would shape his future. The dynamics of their relationships and the challenges they faced during this era highlight the intricate balance between personal identity and public image in the world of fame. During a pajama party that Tab Hunter attended, the atmosphere was lively and filled with camaraderie among the guests, who were mostly men. However, the fun took a sudden turn when someone called the police, leading to an unexpected raid. When the officers arrived, they arrested everyone present, including Tab Hunter. This incident marked a significant moment in his life, as it pushed him to explore his identity and relationships more deeply. Following this event, Tab began to form profound romantic connections with other men, which was a pivotal shift in his personal journey. One of the notable figures in his life during this time was Robbie Robertson, a talented figure skater. Their relationship blossomed, showcasing a bond that was both meaningful and transformative for Tab. This period of his life was not just about the challenges he faced, but also about the love and connections he discovered along the way. The pajama party incident served as a catalyst for Tab Hunter's exploration of his true self and the relationships that would shape his future. Before Tab Hunter became a household name, he faced a tough journey to secure his breakthrough role in the film Battle Cry. The competition was fierce, with established stars like James Dean and Paul Newman also vying for the lead role. Hunter did not land the part easily. He underwent about 10 grueling screen tests. Each test was a challenge, pushing him to showcase his talent and determination. The process was not just about acting, it was a test of resilience and commitment to his craft. Hunter's persistence paid off when he finally clinched the role, proving his worth in an industry filled with talented actors. Battle Cry became a significant milestone in his career, marking the moment he transitioned from a lesser-known actor to a prominent figure in Hollywood. This role opened doors for him and solidified his status as a leading man in the film industry, setting the stage for a successful career ahead. Wilson, a closet homosexual, had no hesitation in sharing confidential and salacious details about Tab Hunter's past arrest with a Hollywood gossip outlet. This betrayal came at a time when Hunter was trying to navigate the complexities of his public image. Following the scandal, Hunter received over 62,000 Valentines on the next Valentine's Day, a remarkable feat that was orchestrated by Warner Brothers. The studio launched a brilliant campaign to reshape Hunter's public persona, portraying him as a man who only had eyes for women. This strategy was not just about salvaging Hunter's reputation, it was a calculated move to maintain the studio's investment in their star. Publicly, Tab played along with the studio's narrative, engaging with the female audience and reinforcing the image that Warner Brothers wanted to project. This collaboration between Hunter and the studio was crucial in helping him regain his footing in Hollywood, allowing him to continue his career despite the challenges he faced. The dynamics of this situation highlight the lengths to which studios would go to protect their stars, and the often complicated personal lives of those in the spotlight. When Tab Hunter and Natalie Wood went out, they made sure that cameras were nearby to capture their outings. These public appearances were part of a carefully crafted image, as their dates were not entirely genuine. After their staged outings, Wood would sneak away to meet her real love interest, Dennis Hopper. The two had met at the Los Angeles Chateau Marmont, where they quickly hit it off and began dating. However, their relationship faced challenges. Warner Brothers, the studio that had a vested interest in Wood's public persona, was aware of her secret romance but chose to overlook it. In contrast, Paramount, the studio behind Hunter, seemed indifferent to the situation. This dynamic created a complicated web of relationships in Hollywood, where public images often clashed with private lives. The allure of fame and the pressures of the studio system shaped their experiences, leading to a fascinating yet tumultuous chapter in their lives. Perkins had a new plan that involved Tab Hunter. He wanted Hunter to play the lead role in the drama Fear Strikes Out. This role was important for Tab because it would show the world that he was more than just a pretty face. It would help him break free from the typecasting that often happens to young actors who are seen only as eye candy. However, Anthony, who had control over the studio, had other ideas. He was determined to deprive Hunter of this opportunity. Anthony's influence in the industry was strong, and he used it to keep Hunter from landing the role. This betrayal was not just a personal blow to Tab, but also a professional setback. It was a moment that highlighted the struggles actors face in Hollywood, where politics and personal agendas can overshadow talent and hard work. Hunter's dreams of proving himself as a serious actor were dashed by the very people who should have supported him. The situation left a bitter taste, as it became clear that the path to success was often riddled with obstacles created by those in power. The fight for recognition and respect in the industry was far from over for Tab Hunter. As Tab Hunter navigated the complexities of his career, he found himself in a challenging relationship. His new lover, who initially seemed supportive, revealed a loyalty that was more to his career than to him personally. This became evident when an opportunity arose for Hunter to play the lead role in the drama Fear Strikes Out. Instead of standing by him, his partner chose to betray him, prioritizing their own ambitions over their relationship. This betrayal was not just a personal blow, but also a significant moment in Hunter's life, highlighting the often harsh realities of the entertainment industry. The pressure to succeed can lead people to make choices that hurt those they claim to care about. Hunter's experience serves as a reminder of how ambition can sometimes overshadow genuine connections, leaving individuals to grapple with feelings of betrayal and loss. The emotional toll of such experiences can be profound, affecting not only personal relationships but also one's mental health and sense of self-worth. The struggle between love and ambition is a delicate balance, and for Hunter, this moment marked a turning point in his journey. He didn't mention his orientation to her once, but he suspected she knew such was the extent of his privacy and inner conflict. Tab Hunter, a talented actor, often kept his personal life under wraps, especially regarding his sexuality. This secrecy was a heavy burden, yet it was a part of his life that he managed with great care. His journey took a significant turn when he landed a role in the film Polyester. This film was a unique project that allowed him to showcase his acting skills in a different light. Acting alongside Divine, a legendary figure in the world of camp and cult cinema, Hunter delivered a superb performance that captivated audiences. The film became a success, marking a pivotal moment in his career. It was a blend of humor and drama that resonated with many, and Hunter's ability to navigate the complexities of his character added depth to the film. His experience in Polyester not only highlighted his versatility as an actor, but also provided a sense of freedom in expressing himself creatively, even amidst the personal struggles he faced. In seeking funds for a sequel, Tab Hunter met Alan Glasser, a young and ambitious executive at Fox. Their meeting marked the beginning of a deep and lasting relationship that would span the rest of their lives. As they worked together, their bond grew stronger, and they became partners in both business and life. Hunter, known for his charm and good looks, found in Glasser a supportive companion who understood the complexities of his career and personal struggles. Despite the challenges that came with fame, Hunter maintained a fit and active lifestyle well into his later years. However, the unexpected happened when he suffered a heart attack caused by a blood clot. In a tragic moment, he slumped to the floor, lifeless. His sudden death left Glasser stunned, as they had built a life together filled with love and mutual respect. Hunter's passing was a shock to many, especially since he had always seemed so vibrant and full of life. Even in his final moments, Hunter had managed to live as a free man, unburdened by the fears and doubts that had once plagued him. His legacy is one of resilience and authenticity, a testament to a life lived on his own terms. The love he shared with Glasser remains a significant part of his story, highlighting the importance of companionship and support in navigating the complexities of life.